back again. Today I'm going to be going into my experience with testosterone. So everyone likes to start with the goods. I'm going to start with the bads. But before I say anything, I'm not your doctor. I'm not a medical professional. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't listen to anything I say. Don't do anything without the advice of your doctor. Don't break the law, and don't do anything illegal. With that being said, we'll go ahead and start. So I've been on testosterone for like a year and a half about. I think the benefits outweigh the bads with it if used responsibly. But like everything, there's going to be drawbacks. So we'll start with them. I would say the first one, let's start with Gyno. I definitely had a little bit of Gyno. I was pretty estrogen sensitive. I started out with, the bro science. Got to start with a 500 of test and ante every week, bi-week, like 250 a week, or 250 a dose bi-weekly. I did Monday and Thursday. Did ass injections and quad injections. Never do quad injections again because those sucked. But yeah, I got Gyno. With some raloxifene and Arimidex, implementing that, I got rid of that, thank God. But it was pretty shitty. Water retention wasn't terrible. It was more so Gyno for me. Another thing I noticed was acne. I already had acne as I was when I was natural as a teenager. Testosterone made it a little bit worse. And I noticed if I missed injections or if I added shit in and when I came off, that's really when the acne kind of would be at its worst because, hormone fluctuations. But I've been using RU58841 on my face for acne as well as for hair loss. I got that through watching a video from Derek, obviously more place, more dates. And that stuff has been a lifesaver. But that leads me to another topic, hair loss. I really started losing a lot of hair on test. I noticed within a few months, the first few months I didn't have much, and then after that I really started to notice hair loss. I was thinning a little bit, and I could see it every time I washed my hair. I had like at least five strands of hair every time I would do that. Washing my hair with the dry, combing it, I was to the point I could literally pull 100 hairs off my comb every morning. And that was an issue. I don't want to be bald when I'm 30. So to fix that, I implemented RU58841 on my hair. That didn't alleviate it completely. So I also implemented minoxidil daily. This is the minoxidil I use, just some brand. Men's Intelligent Minoxidil. I do that pretty much every day. I also do it on my face for hair growth. I really cannot grow facial hair, so that's kind of been helpful. Also implemented derma rolling. I do that once to twice a week, a 0.5 millimeter on my face and 1 millimeter on my head. That with the shampoo, the ketoconazole shampoo, I use that 5 times a week, and then conditioner with the RU58841. I still have a little bit of hairs coming out, but it's fine. I've noticed my hair's come back way thicker in the past like 2 or 3 months. Acne has gotten a lot better. Occasionally I have breakouts. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. I'll be getting on a little bit of Accutane because I want to resolve that and get rid of that. But yeah, another negative. If you don't know where your estrogen's at, like I didn't, and you just hammer it and crush it with anastrozole or Arimidex or something, you're really gonna feel it, and it's gonna be really shitty. I did that. I didn't know anything about estrogen. I just got on that test. I was told to take this anastrozole every day, and before I knew it, I was in a libido crushed haven. I, like an idiot, got on D-ball and then Trem and then Deca on my first cycle with crushed estrogen. So as you can imagine, it was limp dick city and nothing worked. And only after I came off and got my test levels back to normal through TRT did I stop having issues. And let me just say, it is an absolute nightmare when you're going out with a girl and you go back and your buddy decides he does not want to cooperate. It's not fun. And I am doing everything I can to make sure that my levels stay where they need to be. So you got to do your research. You got to know where your levels are at. Your prolactin, your estrogen, your testosterone, your DHT, pregnenolone, DHEA, all of that. and I would highly advise getting your blood work at least every 3 months. And if you're on cycle, probably once a month. Another negative, if you don't have an abundance of money coming in, it can get expensive. For me, I was spending anywhere from $400 to $800 to $1,000 a month on testosterone and ancillaries and other compounds to go along with it. Now, you can be a dirt cheap bastard and go and get yourself a bottle of test and, some syringes and inject twice a week at 500 and maybe get away with it if you're a genetic freak and you're lucky and you're blessed. But it's just not the smart idea in the long run, and you're going to pay for it eventually. So it's going to cost more than you think if you want to do it the safe way. Another negative is definitely going to be when you come off. It sucks. Libido goes down. Even though when I came off, I stayed on TRT. It still sucks. You get a little smaller. You get a little weaker. But on the upside of that, hormones kind of return to normal with the proper, protocols. Like, I'm on HCG, or I'm going to be after I get through this Clomid that I'm on. But that'll bring me to some of the positives, which is what everybody wants to hear. Size. You're going to get big, and it's going to happen quick. And it's going to feel awesome. And you're going to look great. And you're going to get a big confidence boost. It helped me with women. It helped me at work. And every time I would go somewhere and I haven't seen somebody in a while and they saw me and they were saying, "Damn, Steven, what happened? What did you do?" like you ate yourself and got twice as big. It was the coolest feeling in the world. That along with your gym lifts, they're gonna go up a lot. Like, my lifts all went up 50 pounds within like 3 months, the big 3. Plus I was doing arm wrestling and that got me a lot stronger. My tendons didn't keep up with my muscles and I had a lot of tendinitis, but muscular recovery was great. Enhanced libido, that is a plus as long as you have, properly managed your estrogen, SHBG, and all the other, hormones. Sex drive will go up. Your partner will appreciate it if you have one. If not, it's still going to go up. Confidence is going to go up. Talking to women will probably be easier if you have issues with that. Yeah, it's a really nice feeling to see yourself just get bigger and stronger. The thing would be, testosterone is by far the safest hormone that you can use. We make it naturally, and it's pretty damn close to what we make naturally, the shit that we take. Just make sure you get a legit source and don't get some bunk gear or you're going to fucking regret it, and it's going to suck. But as long as you have a proper source, it's the safest compound you can take as far as anabolic steroids are concerned. You put on lean mass, minimal side effects as long as you manage your estrogen and other hormones. Don't got to worry about side effects like Tren, or Deca, or any other compound. Deca's pretty safe, but things like Tren, Anadrol can be pretty unhair safe and pretty fucky when it comes to side effects. Another thing, if you're like me and you couldn't grow facial hair at all, testosterone will definitely help with that. Although it comes with added body hair, which was very annoying to shave because I like to be aesthetic. So prepare to shave a lot. But if you're, into being hairy, more power to you. It's going to happen. But it's helped me definitely with looking more mature. When I got on testosterone within 3 or 4 months, I looked like a different human. I just looked so much older. I really had a baby face before I started. I still do. I'm 24, and I get ID'd at bars all the time. If I wasn't 6'6", before I started testosterone, you would think I was, a teenager in high school at that point. And I was 22 when I started, going on 22. So, all in all, I still, unless, you maxed your natural potential and you're of age, which I would say at least 23, 24, 22 before you start. Again, don't take my advice for anything. I'm not a doctor. But if you were to start, that's where I started. That's what I felt comfortable with and safe with. Just make sure you do your research. Make sure you get good gear. Always consult your doctor. Get your blood work done. Keep all your hormones in check to stay safe. And yeah, don't be greedy like me and go 500 tests with, Deca and D-ball and Superdrol and all that shit. You don't need it. Minimal effective dose required to gain muscle. Caloric surplus. Proper amount of protein, then slowly bump it up from there. But always keep it safe. There's no reason. You see all these people dying, all these bodybuilders these day and age, because everybody thinks that more is better, and that's almost always not the case. Yeah, I think that wraps it up for this video. I think next I'll do maybe Deca or Trem. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, you know, share your experience with me. This is, you know, a more and more common thing to talk about now, which is really cool to see that we can be so open about it, and it's not being shamed and looked down upon like it used to be. So drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment for the algorithm. See you next time.